What's up YouTube? It's your girls Yonni and Lay, and today we are going to be reacting to Beyonce's Renaissance album. And I know y'all know that thing's fire, because I mean, how could it not? It's Beyonce, right? Beyonce? My sister. Anyway, so yeah, so let's just go ahead and get on into it. If you guys are not already subscribed, what are you doing? Subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe to us, and yeah, let's get started. So, first thoughts on the album itself. Different. It's always is gonna, let me not say that. No, I can say that. It's my opinion. It's always gonna sound good because she just sounds good to me in general. So how can I not be like, I don't, like, her voice is amazing to me. So I don't feel like she could make bad music per se, but my first thought was like, oh, this is different. I was still gonna listen to the whole thing because it's Beyonce. So
my first thought was, well, the first song that I heard was Break My Soul.
Oh yeah,
because that was the first single that she put out. And when they said release your job, I was like, I'm ready to put in my 2 weeks today, right now.
There's a lot of people that were
right now
like that.
I was like, it's definitely giving. Honestly, like, my first thoughts overall, it was like, I definitely, like, it's giving, I want to go to Pride. I want to go to a gay club. I definitely felt like this album was for the LGBTQIA plus community. That's what it was giving. It was giving that this is y'all's moment. And she put it out during Pride month. So I was like, yes, honey, okay, it's giving, okay, I need to go. It was making me want to. That's what it was giving for me. That's just me though.
It's definitely a vibe, like party, like good times, and just not letting anybody affect what you do. If you don't like it, you don't have to be about that energy. I'm gonna say that my favorite song is Alien Superstar.
Right, that was the next question. Your favorite song?
That's my favorite song. That's my favorite song. It just, oh, I don't know why. I just feel like nobody on this earth can like step with me when that song's playing. It's like, oh, okay, this is for me. So, what's your favorite song?
So definitely I'm That Girl, because period. because who else if not me? Okay, but it was a toss-up between I'm That Girl and Alien Superstar, because they both give me that vibe, that very much like out of this world, like ain't nobody on my level, like nobody's competing with me, can't nobody come for this. And it's it's like humbly not humble, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I'm that girl, you could be that girl too, but I'm that girl. So I mean, it was definitely like, I'm here, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like in this point of my life, it just like really speaks to where I'm at right now, like stepping outside of your comfort zone and just being really comfortable with who you are. So I'm That Girl is number one, and then like close runner-up is Alien Superstar. It's like, I love both of them so much.
That's what she was, I feel like that's what she was going for, because it's kind of like after the pandemic, if you won't break my soul, you're still that girl. You can still feel like empowered and like you can do anything, or not even just you're that girl, but you're that person, you're that energy, you're that person just in general. So that's what I feel like the whole entire album was giving. But and obviously you're gonna have your favorite song, but they're all a vibe, and they're all, like I said, just giving off that this is about you, this is your year, this is your time, this is your prime. All that stuff is going on, but you know, you are you. So that's what I feel like the whole album is giving.
So who do you think did it better, Beyonce or Drake?
On like the self-care side, Beyonce. for a vibe, vacay, Drake. Those are two different things. So I don't necessarily feel like Drake was talking about anything.
Supposed to give, but it did not give what needed to be gave.
What?
I don't feel, in comparison to like Beyonce's mess, like I get that a lot clearer than I do Drake's.
I feel it. I feel like there is this whole like conversation going on about who did it better, Beyonce or Drake, as far as like dance music album, and I do feel like they're just different. I feel like Drake is talking about the same thing he always talks about. He just talked about it to dance beats in a dance flow, party music, party flow, but he's still talking about the girls. He's still talking about women breaking his heart, and he's still talking about Drake.
It don't sound like his heart is broken.
Right. He's still being very much Drake. I feel like they both did an amazing job. I feel like I listen to both albums like on a daily basis. Every day I'm either listening to the Beyonce album or I'm listening to the Drake album right now. It just depends on my vibe. Like if I'm wanting to feel like that girl, like when I work out, I listen to Beyonce because it's like I'm trying to be snatched, I'm trying to be her, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give her. So I listen to Beyonce, but Drake, I listen to Drake when I'm like getting ready to go out, when I'm putting myself together, and when I feel like, you know, I'm finna go socialize.
And both when you already are out. Like,
yeah,
if either one came on, I don't know why. Like, I agree that I think both of them did it really well. So I think for me it's just hearing like, oh, Drake's album wasn't this, it wasn't that. Like, no, it was still giving, it was still a vibe. I don't know what y'all were talking about, but I don't know what y'all wanted him to do. In a sense, he kind of was still talking about the same thing. That's for me, that's what I'm saying, like it's kind of not different. I didn't really hear a message. But Beyonce was like, no, get up, go do what you want to do. If that job's not working for you, go do your thing.
And it's like, you know, put a stamp on it, case closed. There's nothing else to it.
Do whatever you want to do, because you're that girl. I'm just here as a reminder, we that girl. I'm that girl, you that girl. But I already knew I've been that girl. So that's basically Beyonce, she was saying, I know.
Right.
But I'm just here to help you know, because you forgot.
It's like a call to action for all of those girls. Like, if you know you're that girl, then it's time for you to step.
And all of those
today.
People, just in general.
So I feel like, yeah. Thoughts on the Break My Soul Queens remix?
She shouted out a lot of queens. And I will always appreciate that. The one that didn't get shouted out was just like, girl. And I don't want to make it seem like Beyonce can do no wrong, but where was the wrong? Like, you gotta wait. You don't know what's gonna happen. She's about to give you a shout out, possibly. I don't know for sure, but I feel like Khaleesi's gonna give you a shout out, possibly. So if you just would have waited on it, you should have felt like blessed. Not nobody was thinking about you, but girl, nobody was thinking about you. She didn't write anything in social media. She just had a song. Not addressing you, could be addressing you. Who knows? I'm Beyonce, and I'm still, you know, all those queens out there. All those queens. You're not about to break my soul. I don't know.
Well, I think, okay, so let's just start with Khaleesi. Khaleesi, I get it. I get, like, wanting, like, if you... She is iconic. I still listen to Khaleesi. I still listen to Milkshake. I still listen to Bossy. Like, I feel like I'm that girl when I listen to Khaleesi's music. I listen to, what is that song? I can't think of it right now. But I listen to a lot of her music. Like, a lot of her music shaped me growing up. So I will not take away from her as an icon. She is an icon, very much. However, I feel like she just came for Beyonce too hard. The legal aspect, Beyonce did what she was supposed to do. She took the legal route. Now, I feel her feeling some type of way for Beyonce not coming to her. If they had a relationship, if they had a friendship, if they had like an open door,
that would be different
system where they talk to each other, you know, regularly, or I don't know, monthly, yearly, something like that, then I would get you feeling so heartbroken and like betrayed. But I just feel like she went a little too hard on Beyonce.
Even if you said that though, like, because I don't feel like Kelly or Michelle would ever do that. I don't know who just be out here coming for Beyonce, even if they had like a better relationship. I don't know who just talked to her, because that's always been her vibe. So it's like, what you're doing, it seems like a reach, and like you just needed people to hear you. So in a sense, that's why I'm saying it's like, even if you listen to her music, these newer generations probably are not. That's just the times, and there's a lot going on. So you're not putting anything new out. Like, that's just what you have to do.
Yeah. I think it was just her wanting like that. I don't know, but I thought that Beyonce did credit her in the credits, in the song credits or whatever. I don't know what it was that she was really looking for. Oh, she wasn't getting paid for it. So I get that, like, but that wasn't Beyonce's fault. Like, that was your label or management or whatever. That's not her fault that you didn't get paid. I feel like Beyonce did all that she could. She credited you, and she sampled you. She went the legal route, got the rights to sample you. So I don't know what more you want. Or you want her to give you a call? I don't know. However, as far as the Queen's remix go, I feel like that is...
I just want to say that I'm back. I feel sorry for these girls.
I feel like she did that. That was such a classy clapback. Like, she didn't address Khalees at all publicly. She didn't address the rumors. She didn't address any of the backlash. She simply took her off of the song and then put out this remix and was like, the haters fuel me. And I was like, okay, girl. Like, one thing about Beyonce is she's gonna let her work speak for her. She's not gonna address the BS or the nonsense. She's just gonna put it in her work. And I feel like if more artists did that, then artistry would be taken more seriously as a whole. But overall, I love the remix. I'm gonna start listening to it even more than the original. That's replacing the original for me. What? The way that she came out and how she shouted out all the queens and all the houses of fashion.
Yeah.
She did that. That was not, I feel like, and it's hard, like, that's why it's like, it's hard to say that Beyonce doesn't do any wrong, because she doesn't address drama, she doesn't address nonsense. Like, of course she's not a perfect person, nobody's perfect, but I feel like her professionalism is beyond.
Attack. Who's Beyonce ever attacked? I don't, like, just don't attack. Y'all are all ladies in the same industry, and then y'all are both black at that, so there's no reason for that to ever be that big of an issue like that, to where you dissing her like that. Address the issue. Say you want to get paid, because you need to get paid. We all need to get paid. Right. But don't attack her, because then it's just kind of like a reach for you, like you need the attention or something, and it just brings you down.
Yeah. And I feel like if the issue was like getting paid or whatever, I mean, it's not like I know Beyonce. I mean, that's my sister or whatever, but on the dad's side, so we're not that close.
Girl. Oh, this girl is delusional.
But I feel like if you would have just reached out to her team legally, I feel like she would have probably been open to either collaborating with you or just making something happen. I feel like that could have happened. But for you to go initially, and I get you being emotional and your feelings. Khalees is not in, like, I follow Khalees. I love Khalees. She is a chef. She's left the music industry like in the dust years ago. She said that she doesn't want anything to do with the music industry. And she's now like has a different career or whatever. But I just feel like that moment would have been, you could have best capitalized off of that by just going to the source, going to her and reaching out to her team and saying, hey, I want to get in contact with Beyonce, or I want to collaborate even more. Y'all could have even did a song together and you could have made money off of that. I just feel like there would have been more options for you had you not just attacked her.
Anyway, the remix, the album, 10 out of 10. Recommend.
Last question. Overall grade for the album, Renaissance.
Obviously an A. Obviously an A. I'm not gonna OD it, you know, be like, if there was something higher than an A. But I'm just gonna say A. I don't wanna do that. So, A. It was great.
I agree. Definitely an A. Definitely something I'll be listening to like into the new year. It won't just be, you know, there's those songs where you listen to a couple of times or for a season and it's like, oh, okay, I'm over it. I feel like this is an album I'll resort back to, just like Lemonade.
And your Get Ready playlist is in your, the girls are coming over playlist. Like, it's
definitely,
it's gonna be repeated. And that's why I got an A.
Period.
Well, we hope that you all like this video. Leave us your thoughts in the comments. Let us know what you thought about the album. Let us know what you thought about the drama or whatever.
Are you Team Khalees or Team Beyonce? Tell the truth.
But yeah, leave us a comment. Leave us some thoughts on what kind of videos you think that we should make, and make sure that you're subscribed if you're not subscribed. And we will see you in the next video. Thank you as always for supporting us, and bye.